Hey, we're back with It's New. I'm Barry, and with us right now is Crystal Carter and Mordy Oberstein, familiar face from Wix. Greg is going to be hopping in a few minutes, I believe. So I'm leaving it to Mordy to come up with his fancy headline. No pressure, Mordy.
Okay,
We'll start with, you'll go last just so you can prepare. So I'm going to be talking about, and I came up with a good one, I think. You can tell me if it's good or not. SEO is getting invalid funds error with new credit card search carousel.
Oh, very nice.
Wow.
It took me about 20 seconds, but I actually spent time on working on it. Crystal, your turn.
Things are heating up for summer shoppers on Google Shopping.
That good. And Mordy?
Google says, take 2 doses of AI overviews and call me in the morning.
And Greg as Mordy, or Mordy as Greg?
Greg as Mordy. Gotta give credit where credit is due, or with LSA ads, gotta give credit all the time. So Lily Ray, I was tracking the AI overview appearances for medical related queries, YMYL, the stuff that you really got to get right or someone's going to get hurt out there. And it seems that there's more AI overviews in the health space. Barry Schwartz over at SE Roundtable started pulling out pertinent AI overview questions. We're a little bit worried about Barry now based on some of the things. Barry, if you're pregnant, either way, it's going to be okay. You already have a bunch. What's one more? And also noticed that when the query was a little bit more serious, the AI overview didn't show up as much. As a parent of 4 myself, I don't know what's more serious than having another one, but okay. So there's that. I don't know why there's more AI overviews for health than anything else. You would think that this is where they would want to stay away from altogether, but I guess not.
It was interesting. These people are, Lily and Adam Reamer are following this very closely with the health related AI overviews. It seems like it was a big bump. And yeah, I looked at that chart. Those charts that Lily posted literally came like a minute before I actually published the story. So I quickly added them. So I didn't really look into them deeply, but this does seem to be a big jump with the zip tie data. And then is there more health related AI overview answers than other queries? I don't know if that data showed that.
Well, that came out with the I'm mixing up stories. That was the Bright Edge data from like a week or 2 ago. They showed more health related.
Right. So I did a ton of searches just to see, how serious, like you said, how serious, and the ones that are like really serious, like Google's not showing these AI overviews. And I wonder how they categorize what's a serious health query versus not. So it's pretty interesting that they're doing that. Like cancer related queries or like, am I having a heart attack right now? They're not going to give you those answers, which is super interesting.
It's interesting because they've also leaned into this space like with their Fitbit stuff. And I think a few years at I/O, they were talking about how like Google is going to be doing more with medicine and stuff. So I don't think this is a space that they wholly as a company are not interested in. So I think that there is potential for them to be more involved in the future.
After you get your medical bills for your health queries that you go to the end of going to the hospital for and can't afford it, you want to put on your credit cards. And if you want to find good credit cards to put them on, you could do some searches in Google for credit cards, best credit cards, Visa credit cards, health credit cards, whatever you want. And Avi Bushbinder found this where it's coming up. Google's coming up with actually this like credit card widget. It reminds me of like 2010, 2011, Google launched these like Google comparison ads and Google advisor ads for credit cards, but it's organic. It's not ads. Google says that in the feedback box saying these are ads. These are not ads. These are not sponsor listings. And all it does is when you click on a specific credit card, after you filter down by what's the best credit card, you get more information about that credit card you clicked on from either the credit card company, from a news organization, that kind of like a knowledge panel for that credit card, which is pretty interesting. And of course, as Glenn Gay posted, he's basically said, hey, if you run an affiliate site focused on finance and you do this credit card stuff, you might be out of business soon. I don't know if everybody's seeing this. I think some people are not seeing this. A lot of people aren't. But yeah, this is going to hit the affiliate market pretty hard.
Google's at war with the affiliates. Like it's not even like is Google. Google is at war with the affiliates. Although I will miss that really like, fluffy article from whatever publication about like the 10 best credit cards and all of their affiliate links and all of their content. It was really good reading. I really enjoyed it. I'm going to miss it.
And Crystal, what do you got for us?
So I'm interested in. I always find it interesting what's going on with Google Shopping because it can affect a lot of other parts of the SERP and a lot of other parts of the search experience. And apparently, Google is rolling out new shopping tools ahead of summer sales that are focused on deals. So they're talking about showing the freshest deals from across retailers in a carousel, organizing promotions by category, product categories, and apparently it's available in the US, but we'll be interested to see how well it performs. They're also talking about showcasing sort of membership prices as well. This I think is really interesting because I'm, as a Bing user, they're really, really forward with their deals. If you go on to, I don't know, Best Buy or something on Bing, then at the bottom of your mobile, it'll say there are 17 coupons that are available for this. And then you can scroll up and you can see all the different coupons. If you're on desktop, you can also see from there. So I think this is a move to sort of keep up with Bing there, because that's a great feature. I've used it myself, and it's been really, really great. So I think that if they're able to add this to that, then retailers and ad service providers will be able to see some of the benefits there for people who like a deal like myself.
Yeah, I was going to tell Google this is not new because I've been tracking these things forever, and these search features have been out for a while, but maybe now they're officially live because Google made them live for everybody. But I can't tell Google it's not new because Google says it's not new, and if Google says it's not new, then it's not new because Google says so. Right, Greg? Welcome.
Hello.
And we're up with you now since you just came in. Thanks for being on time. Appreciate it.
Sorry, I've been working out some summer camp stuff, so I got a plan, so it won't be happening again. But you might need a new plan if you are an LSA advertiser on Google Ads and you like doing manual credits. So Google is rolling out an automated local service ads leads credit next month. So basically, in the past, if you saw a poor lead come through, something that wasn't like the service you provided, it was out of geo, you could go through and you could manually put through a credit request. So apparently, according to Ginny Marvin, this is, or actually from Google, it's going to be easier proactive lead credits. And Google will be using AI in order to see what should be given a credit. And then automatically give those credits. And apparently it's going to be a more equitable ad credit across the board. I would imagine that some of the people, I mean, LSAs can cost, a lead can cost $500, $600, something like that. And for some of those higher price leads, I'd imagine that more people are looking for those credits back. But the credit will be applied to your balance within 30 days. And, they say a bunch of stuff like there'll be time savings and things like that. The biggest note is you will not be able to put in a manual request, it appears, for a credit back. So if you see something come through, you cannot give a manual credit back. And then you can also not ask for a credit for out of service area or out of geo. And then also an incorrect job type, which is huge because you don't have the ability to show like what terms your LSA shows for. So that was a big deal, right? Like if I'm saying, I do pest control and I do rodent and mouse, but I don't remove bears from a house. If I get a call about a bear, I now have to pay that $100 lead cost for it. And I cannot dispute it because I don't have a bear trap or something like that. So this could be catastrophic for LSAs, especially for people that have bad matching or bad geo matching, and anybody that really took time to cultivate those leads and ask for credit back where they deserved it.
I mean, all you should do then is like in that case is, start trapping the bears.
When I was reading this, I was like, it was like I shouldn't be shocked when I'm reading this because this is always Google Ads verbiage, but it was like reading it. This is the best thing ever. We're going to give you all this money back. You don't have to worry about it. It's going to be automated. Machines are going to take care of everything. And then they're like, basically implying that there's no more manual way to actually ask for a credit. And then they threw in this little thing about, like you said, the job type not service and geo not service leads. Like, isn't this all about local? So what if it goes out of range and you're like going, I just don't understand it. And then you can't talk to it. I can't imagine this is going to be the case. I'm waiting for Ginny to confirm this. I called her out again multiple times saying, give me an answer. There must be a way for you to say, I spent $500 on this lead. It came from, I don't know, Buffalo, and I'm in, New York City.
Yeah, I'm in New York City. I'm 7 hours away. Now I got to pay $500 for this lead.
This is your opportunity to get a harsh response back from 2 Google liaisons in the 7-day period. Happy birthday to you.
Yeah, I love how it's phrased. I'm gonna do a good solid 10 minutes of this on Marketing O'Clock on Friday if you want more.
Looking for definitely. I'm waiting for that rant. So if you want more fun and you want to listen to something longer, because we got to cut this short, but definitely check out Marketing O'Clock. Thanks everybody. We're back tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.